Hey you guys, it's me, it's Nita, and I'm back for another TV recap review of Power Book 2 Ghost, Episode 7, Sex Week. You guys, I do not do recaps and reviews for Power in the same manner that I do other things, especially movies. If you're here for movies, TV recaps, I pretty much try to recap it. But for Power and for things like Your Honor or things like something a little bit more conversational, like I don't want to go over the whole episode. So I took this style format from NYCWAO, and we have a turn up or turn down episode. We have a turn up worthy character. We have turn down worthy. We have creep ambassador. We have MVP. We have best scene, best dialogue, best line, best all of that stuff. Clutch of pearls, creep ambassador, MVP, all of the like. So let's get into the review, shall we? So this episode was turned down. Like, this is my first turn down of the season. I didn't like it at all. As a matter of fact, I was mad that I woke up at 12:06 to watch the episode, because at the end of the day, I didn't like what kind of happened in the episode. I don't have a turn up worthy character. I don't think anybody did anything good. The best I could give for a turn up was the MVP for Tariq following Holly 2.0 to court and actually finding out some piping hot tea. This bitch got a drug charge. Cooper Sachs is her Uncle Nancy and her lawyer. So there's that. Turn down worthy character, Professor Jabari. Professor Butthurt, fake tank looking ass. I was so annoyed with the way how they did that. Him following Tariq, spying on Carrie, Professor Carrie and Reek, and making up a story in his head about Professor Carrie sleeping with Reek. And I'm like, what the hell is going on? Just because she had her hand on his elbow, you done made up a whole scenario and all of that. Bribing Reek to get some more of his content so he could plagiarize. Like, yeah, no. Absolutely not. Creep ambassador goes to Carrie, Professor Carrie, for hopping on Zeke's remedial 8th grade education ping. Bitch, you up there, like, she really up there, like, really, like, I mean, maybe he's a tool, and she's using it in the garden. Girl, get it together. I didn't have a best scene, but I had the worst scene. The worst scene was Kane and GTG hitting a lick at the church, at the black church. Not only a church, but the black church. That was the worst scene. That was the, why would you do this? It doesn't make any sense. lazy, sloppy. We understand that he is emotional and he do all of that. I get it. We get it. We get that. But that shit didn't make no sense. I didn't even understand the relevance of why y'all putting it in trailers. But I mean, I guess young kids act stupid. And so, hello. Give it to the young kids to act stupid and give it to us because we need to know. We need to know, right? Kids are stupid. And you're going to see these type of stupid things when they're young. So, what I want you to know is that we're going to be seeing shit that grown people going to say shouldn't be done. But they going to do whatever. Anyway. Clutch the Pearls moment was Monet catching that body. Her meeting up with the re-up guy. And he looked like a little kid off the street. And I'm just like, I guess, from what you do in the streets, you get little kids to run errands and stuff like that. But for some reason, he seemed like he had a little bit more something to him. However, he couldn't have had that much to him because he going to a re-up spot bringing a box cutter to a gunfight. So, there's that on that. I don't know. Pause coming back. I guess that is further of the narrative that they're trying to say that Davis gets his wins by any means necessary. And so I'm thinking that's what that's about. But it wasn't all of that to me. So, best line, the line that I got the most, because like I told you, like I was sitting up here watching it, and I watched it 3 times, and it wasn't giving nothing. But the best line was Monet, when Officer Ramirez comes home with Kane, and Monet sitting at the table questioning them. And she's kind of like grilling them, and Officer Ramirez keep answering the questions. She's like, what the fuck did you use his interpreter? I was like, I was cracking up. I thought that shit was funny. That's all the notes I got, y'all. That shit was some trash. It was trash. I did not like the episode at all. Don't feel like it grew to even Monet's first kill on camera. It didn't do nothing for me. Yeah, no. Like, the stuff that happened, like, I feel like if we was going to do the Monet kill, I just wish it meant somebody. It was somebody close to her, somebody that she had to do for power. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't feel like the kill raised any stakes. Oh, one of the people in my live today was saying that maybe they casted Jackie Long, and maybe the dude that she ended up killing might be some kin or relation or whatever. It was the connects soldier or person that they had doing the job. So they were saying that Jackie Long is going to be the person that Monet is going to have conflict over. And I was like, oh, that's a good prediction. That's a good thing. Also too, the cryptic wording, the wordplay that they keep doing. Like, Kane always say mommy and poppy. He acts like both of them are their mother and father. But last episode, when Lorenzo got Kane's ass whipped because he put his hands on his wife. Now, this week, Monet is questioning Lorenzo, and she's saying, what did you do to him? What did you say to him? What is going on? You did this, you did that, you did too much. But then, at the end of the conversation, she was like, he's mine. Don't do that. And I was just like, what? Like, who is it? Who the mommy, who the pappy, who not the daddy, who not the mommy? Like, I need to know what's going on. Like, I felt like with the whole, him saying, don't put your hands on my wife, is because Kane is over 18, and however you want to have your relationship with your mother, you can operate on that level. But on this level, that's my wife, and you better not put your motherfucking hands on her. So that's what I got out of that. But then all of a sudden, then Monet is chiming in with Lorenzo, and she's talking about he's mine. And I'm like, bitch, what you talking about? Like, I need to know what's going on. In our live show tonight, we kind of came to the conclusion that Poppy Lorenzo took in Kane. By the time he met Monet, she had already been pregnant, or she might just had the baby. He didn't know no other person, so that's why he's called Poppy, and that's just how it is. But I'm thinking Kane don't know that's how it is, so I'm thinking that's like what we doing with that, where we going with that. But yeah, I was disappointed in this episode. So anyway, yeah, that's my review over Power Book 2 Ghost Episode 7, Sex Week. Thank you so much, especially if you made it to the end of the video. Make sure you click the like button, share, subscribe, and I will see you back next week for the next episode.